So next time you hear it's raining cats and dogs, you'd better get inside. Creatures really can fall from the sky.
People look at you and think, oh, you're mad. But it really did happen.
The weather on our planet is often so outrageous, it can easily defy our imagination. So wherever you are, keep an eye on the sky, because you might just see some of the strangest weather on Earth.
Well, first, flakes, and for some, it's more than flakes. Discover when the Northeast could get in on the snows of November.
Then, hoods up as temperatures tumble. Discover when a blast of Arctic air will have you shivering all the way to the Gulf Coast.
Then, slip, slide, collide. The wild weather that turned a street into a bumper car zone. It's all right here, right now on Weather Center Live. Welcome on into Weather Center Live. I'm Alex Wallace.
And I'm Jen Carfagno. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our new look right here on the Weather Channel. We've got our new way of giving you the weather you want all the time.
Yeah, pretty cool stuff. You'll actually notice many changes, including, of course, you can't miss it, the new studio. Lots of ways to keep you on top of the weather that's going to affect your day.
It is amazing in here, guys. You got to love this new studio. Check it out. Now, we've got changes in the way we showcase the weather, too. So if you watch us in HD, we want to make sure you look at the right hand of your screen.
And then, of course, at the top, it's a feature we call the Rundown, showing you the weather stories on the way. Below that, constantly updating information about the weather where you live. And then at the bottom of your screen, in both HD and SD, all the time, your local weather, even during commercials. You can't beat that.
It's weather on the Weather Channel all the time. Now, those are just a few of the ways that we're showing you how amazing it is out there and in here. We'll begin by keeping you in front of the top weather stories. That is going to shape your day today. We got a lot going on out there today weather-wise here. I think most notably are the first snowflakes of the season falling right now for some of you in the Northeast. Pittsburgh. If you haven't looked out the window yet, do it right now. It's snowing. We've got a lot of snowfall to talk about today, not accumulating, but flying through the air all across parts of the Northeast, and yes, even New York City. You can see your first flakes of the season. The cold is on the move to the southeast. We'll talk more about how low the temperatures will go this week and if we could break records. And not just the cold in the south here. We've got cold for you across the Great Lakes, and that is driving the lake effect snow. We've got a couple of lake effect bands setting up today. We'll let you know how much snow will fall and how it will affect travel. So we'll take you out to what's going on today across the country, and Alex is going to start with that.
No question. Check out this wild video. Call this Russian bumper cars, winter style. This is a YouTube video showing what happened when heavy snow turned streets into one Russian town into an ice rink. Crash, boom, bam, people there running and chasing their cars chasing people. The only thing missing now, oh, Benny Hill music. Now, locals say the whole wild mess happened in part because people probably hadn't put their snow tires on yet. Crazy times. Looks like no one got injured, but wow. All right, let's get you into New York. You won't need snow tires there in the city today, but you may see some of the first snowflakes of the season. Let's show you the setup that could bring them and when they may fall as we work our way through this morning hour here for you. Quiet time for you there in and around Times Square, but as you look on off towards the north and the west, there is some shower activity, and that's going to be swinging on through as we progress on through the morning hours. But notice, by the time we get towards your 9 o'clock, talking late rush hour, there could be a few snow showers, but again, light. Not looking for it to pile up out there for you. It should be just fine. Temperatures, though, will be cold in the upper 30s out there for you. So a chilly day anticipated there for you in New York. Here's the radar view. There's New York City. To the north and the west, we're seeing some showers showing up right now. That's indicated by the green. And on our new maps here, you notice the blue. Old maps, white was snow. Blue is snow now on the new maps, and that's moving its way now through parts of Pennsylvania into northern sections of Jersey, and eventually, again, that'll swing its way through New York City. Ohio Valley finding some of those snow showers as well over towards Pittsburgh, and this is creeping into western portions of Maryland. All of this at this time very, very light. Let's talk about how things are going to be fair for us as this cold front moves on through. The front bringing us some of this activity, and also that's going to bring us some of this very cold air as well. We'll notice for the day, 43 degrees for your high there in New York City, with a bit of a mixture of rain and snow back towards Syracuse. It's snow showers for us, and we could even keep that going into tomorrow and then back into western parts of Pennsylvania. But for the most part, drying out with some sunshine for a lot of the East Coast spots here for us. I know we're talking a lot about the East Coast and the Northeast, but remember, you can get your forecast right at the bottom all the time. Well, you know, there's other spots that could see some of those first flakes fly as well. That includes you in Baltimore. Add Knoxville, Tennessee to the list, and Nashville. You could start as rain and briefly see a few snowflakes mix in with that moisture. Jen?
Are we ready for this? In the South, Atlanta, are you ready for this? The cold anyway. No snow for you in Atlanta, but get ready. We're going to feel a big old blast of Arctic air coming in. I'll show you when and why. Atlanta, live look at one of the peach trees right now. Looks pretty good, pretty dry, pretty quiet, but we are going to see the cold come our way. So a frosty southeast is on the way to not just Atlanta, but a lot of cities through the southeast. Now get ready for this. The freeze warnings are posted for places like Birmingham, Montgomery. Freeze watches all the way down through southern Alabama, even into the Florida Panhandle, and we are going to see this cold Arctic high on the move. Now don't forget, you can get your local forecast and your current conditions at the bottom of the screen all the time, 24 hours a day, even over the commercials, and you can see the temperatures will be dropping. So this is the forecast for tomorrow morning. We've got 28 in Atlanta. The coldest spot is 24 in Nashville, Tennessee. 20s throughout the Carolinas. We're going to see even 30s down along the coast. Look at Charleston, 32 degrees. This is your Thursday morning low temperature forecast. So the cold is coming, and by the time we get to Friday, we're still looking at a chill, but starting to rebound back up, looking at those lows more typical in the low 40s. Atlanta, here's a look at that forecast here, the extended high temperature forecast. Today, 58, not so bad, right? A little below average, but barely making it to 51 tomorrow, and then we're sticking around back in the 50s on Thursday, finally back to 60 by Friday. Who else is going to feel the cold? Alex has a look.
Yep, we'll feel it in and around D.C., no question about it, maybe even a little bit of snow. So let's find out what you and the rest of the country can expect for the day ahead out there for you as we work our way on through this early part of the week. Let's start you off here in the Northeast, where we are going to be dealing with some of those showers sneaking on into portions of the interior Northeast, and then just working its way towards that 94, 95 corridor out there for you. Starting out with the upper 30s, but as we progress through the afternoon, those temperatures will be in the lower 40s. Back in just a moment.
Oh, look at that.
Look, Dad, a bluefish.
Oh, honey, where's your mother?
We all have a Disney side. And the best place to show it is Disney Parks. So come to the place where the entire family can laugh, let loose, and play together. Disney Parks. Come on, show your Disney side.
A lesson for parents. Be the boss of your remote control. There's a lot you can do. Yes, you can surf channels with it, but did you know that your cable or satellite remote can help you control what your children watch? It's pretty easy. First hit Menu or Settings. Then scroll through the on-screen options to set the parental controls and your password. You can block the programming by channel or rating, or block the programming by setting the V-chip in your TV. Be the boss of what your kids watch on TV. Learn more at thetvboss.org.